Hey everybody, I'm back this time with all my 1971 PSA graded cards. This might be one that a lot of people look forward to because the 1971 set is considered one of the standards in the collecting vintage. Very popular due to its difficult nature of centering and particularly the chipping of those black edged cards. So starting here not with Topps but with Bazooka. So 1971 Bazooka was the return again of cards on the back of these Bazooka bubblegum boxes. The last time they had put out a set was 1968, so nothing in 69 or 70. So they come out with these Bazooka back cards. They have a numbered set and a no numbered set. So this one, 9, a very nice grade from the no numbered set. I do have a SGC graded card from the numbered set as well for that Bob Gibson. And then these Dell team stamps. I really like the Dell team stamps. They have nice imagery on them. You can get a lot of good quality Hall of Fame players at not too expensive a price. These came in sheets of 9. They grade very well. So you've got Hank Aaron, Ernie Banks, Bob Gibson, Al Kaline, Willie Mays, Frank Robinson there. And then Pete Rose. And then moving on next here to these Kellogg's. Once again, they came out, this is their second year of issue of the 3D variation of this. I just have the Willie McCovey and the Bob Gibson. I have these in an 8. Normally I try to get these in a 9 when it's other years, but for 71, you could not mail order these. You had to get them from boxes of cereal. So you'll see that the examples of these 71s are a little bit harder to get in the higher grades than the other 70s Kellogg's issues. That, like I said, that is because you could not do a mail-in order on those. And then the Opechee card here. The Opechee cards I like. They have a little different back on them, different color, and then say the green bordered back, and the way the pictures are just a little bit different. I think I kind of like the Opechee just a little bit better, but I do like the 71 backs. The backs are just as nice as the fronts. So this card right here, I want to single out this Yankees Thurman Munson. This is graded a 6. This card is known for really bad centering. It was at the edge of one of the sheets, so the centering is often an issue. And this one, the centering is very nice on it. The only real issue is right here in this corner right here, you have a little bit of some white showing on there, which is it's difficult with these black borders to really get clean edges and corners on that, and that was the case with this one. But a very nice Thurman Munson. It's one of those rare examples where somebody's second-year card is more valuable than the first-year card, and in this case it's primarily because of condition issues with that centering in those edges. Dave Concepcion rookie card. There's a lot of good rookie cards in 71. Brett Bylevin rookie in a near mint 7. That's a good grade. Then a couple Hall of Famers in Willie McCovey and Steve Carlton. And coming down here to a couple Bob Gibson pitching leader cards, strikeout and pitching leaders. These cards are both, I like them. They have 3 Hall of Famers on each card. So very nice. And then this Pete Rose, also tough to get this one in a really good grade. I was happy just to get it in a 6. And then just a Bob Valentine, rookie Bobby Valentine. All right, back onto a couple Hall of Famers with this Rod Carew in a 7.5. And this Hoyt Wilhelm. They're near the end of his career. Typically I'll try to get these cards in average a 7, but I will occasionally go for a 6 on here. And I do have a few 8s, 2 examples here. This excellent mint 6, Joe Morgan. That's a great action shot of Joe Morgan swinging the bat. And then this Giants rookie with George Foster. You look at the George Foster's face, and it's just hilarious. He's got this big scowl on his face. I love that card. Real happy to have it in near mint 8. Really nice card. And then 2 Hall of Fame pitchers still pretty dominant in this era. Fergie Jenkins, and then Juan Marichal. He's starting to wind down towards the end of his career. And then they did the World Series. They actually did this one in color, the pictures in color, which is nice. I mentioned 1971 with Nolan Ryan was black and white, and it's still a great card, but it would have been nicer if it had been in color. I've got several examples here of a Steve Garvey rookie. Steve Garvey's a player who I think ultimately will end up in the Hall of Fame. So I doubled up on this card, maybe more as an investment, but still a great card, one that I really enjoy. So I've got it in a 5, and then you'll see here in a 6. That one's not that well centered. Then I've got 2 of them in 7s, near mint 7s. I would say the one on the left is a little nicer. There's a little bit of a chip on this one right there in the right corner. You can see a little bit of that white that shows up so well if it is chipped. And then lastly, I got it in an 8. So I got a 5, 6, 2 7s, and an 8 on those Steve Garvey rookie cards. Then onto a Don Sutton. And then a Greg Luzinski rookie, he was a great slugger in his day. You don't hear a lot about him now, but back in the day he was a well-known star player for the Philadelphia Phillies. Started with the Phillies. Then by Bob Gibson and Nolan Ryan, we're starting to get into higher numbers. I've said in another video, I love this Nolan Ryan card with that RC Cola commercial on the fence in the background. Great action shot. And then this Ernie Banks card here, and who knows what he was doing in that shot. It caught him at a bad moment apparently. Maybe he was yelling at somebody, I don't know. And then a Mike Ryan in the 8. Then Jim Palmer, as he's starting to come his own, is one of the superstar pitchers of the 70. And then Jim Bunning, this is his last card, Jim Bunning's last card. Then you've got some legitimate high number cards here. This Frank Robbins, a nice near mint Frank Robinson. And this John Matlack rookie. He's a pretty decent pitcher for the Mets. And this is a high number card, short print. And then these, I have doubled up on these two. I really like this card. It's got Dusty Baker and Don Baylor in the same card. And these are high number short prints. And then just lastly, 2 things I want to show you. This is a little subset that Topps did separately. They issued these tattoo panels. So you would buy the package, and there would be like maybe 7 or 8 tattoos in there, player-wise, and then they'd have just some tattoos with baseball, etc. So an 8 on that Frank Robinson is a pretty good grade, and a 6 on the McCovey. It's not great, but it's decent. I'm still looking to get the Bob Gibson one of this. I look for it all the time. I had my opportunity and I didn't take advantage of buying it for about 20 bucks. And still am looking for that for the collection. But that is my 1971 collection. Once again, this is one of the more popular cards from the 70s, and it's easy to see why. Thanks again, everybody, for watching.